I went to Thailand and I had to speak on this video. First things first, plain food is mid. I see why they give you all those extra things on the flight like house slippers, mini travel kit, and so on. So you're prepared for what you're about to step into when you get to Thailand because this place is no joke. Traffic is terrible here. The only way to get around is a motorcycle or the train, which is far and not really connected well. I really like how they have these like pop-up shops for food, because clearly like it'll take you half the day to plan your day, so you might as well just pick a place or restaurant you really want to go to and then just walk along the street and you'll end up finding a million things that you didn't even think of or stumbling upon something. So when I went to Chinatown, that's exactly what I did. I just said I wanted to go to Chinatown, and all these street vendors popped up as I was going to another temple, and I actually bought a fan because that's really what I came for too. Next, I went to go check out a temple that was on top of a roof, and someone helped direct me, and it was really nice up there. Then I tried durian. I really didn't like it, and I really don't know what the hype is for this fruit, but it tastes like mush baby food. After that, I went to a juice stand and I tried sugarcane juice for the first time and pomegranate. The sugarcane was nasty, but the pomegranate was really good. At that point, I thought maybe the street food isn't for me because everything is nasty that I taste, and I don't want to be like wasting money if I don't like it for sure, and I know I won't like it. So I stopped trying things and I was like, girl, just get you a mango smoothie and go back and get your massage. So that's what I did. I went and got a massage and I went shopping because I needed a t-shirt because it was so hot outside. I went to one more street market to make sure the street market food was not for me, and lo and behold, the next day I got the mall food and it was super delicious, and I just stayed in the mall the whole day, got my nails done, and I got to see a museum in the mall that I didn't even know that was going on at the time. So I was really happy and satisfied that day, but still it was hot and humid outside. And of course I rode the bus with the people because did you see that traffic? I don't think so. So I got a hotel by the airport, but I realized everything was too spread out and I didn't like the area anymore because of that. And in the city, I feel like things were very, you could, like, it's closer and you can get around a lot faster and efficiently. So basically, I took a taxi into the city and I had to download Bolt. That was the most convenient way to get around. And then I decided to walk from my hotel to the mall because check-in wasn't available until after 2 p.m. And I found a lot of delicious food and it was a convenient location. I was so happy. I even tried some coconut ice cream, some delicious noodles with a great view. And this mall was like 5 floors. It was crazy, but super interesting. This mall had everything. It looked like I was in Japan or something. And I realized I was going to be at this mall all day because this was my favorite floor, the Paris floor, but I didn't go on the bottom level or anything like that. So now this is a full day trip and I only plan for, like 2 or 3 hours here. So then I found this cute shop that sells these little hair clips and pins and things for your purse. Now, I didn't eat at this restaurant, but I found it interesting that it depicts the anime that I've been watching back home, so that was really cool. Then I got really thirsty from walking miles and miles in this mall, so I wanted some boba, but I passed on the Thai tea because that's just caffeine. And I found a souvenir shop that's in AC, thank God, because it is so humid in Thailand. It's hard to shop outside. I like the bottom floor too, it was beach inspired, but I finally found some boba. It's hard to find taro and green tea boba, but there was also a bread restaurant next to it. That was really interesting. But I passed on the sweets and I just wanted some noodles, so I went back upstairs before I go back walking to my hotel. And I found some green tea ice cream and I checked in, and this is my nice hotel. This is what I was expecting when I came here, I'm not gonna lie, because I just need my comfort, you know what I mean? I don't want to see any lizards or bugs or anything outside my door. So I couldn't sleep because there was S work happening right next to my door. So I was like, okay, it's gonna be a long night. Let me go get some pizza, and I went to sleep. Now, the next day I went to an Indian restaurant because I was like, okay, I had noodles yesterday. Let me see where the Indian district is. And when I tell you the food was delicious, Oh my goodness, hands down. And they let me eat in the nail salon. I was so happy. As I was walking to my next destination, I stumbled upon the slums or the ghetto of Thailand. I'm not sure, but I just can't believe people are really living like this. So I definitely want to put this in my video because they only show you the good parts of Thailand. And I want everybody to see like everything in Thailand, period. I didn't even know Thailand had like, I guess, a World Trade Center as well as we do back in the States. I realize I'm gonna be gone all day again today because there's too much to see in Thailand, and I find some more markets surrounding the mall. I ordered this taro mochi and it was really delicious. I didn't like the pearls in it though, but I did like the rice milk mixed with the tea. I didn't want to eat at the street market, so I just headed inside, and there was so much to see. There's 5 floors again. I feel like this is their World Trade Center. It's a mall, but to me, it just feels like that. It's so huge. As I was walking to the Arts Museum, I ran into a food festival. I was like, this is too crowded. I need to keep pushing. So I pressed on and I finally made it after miles and miles of walking because everything's not close together here. There's so much traffic here, it doesn't make any sense. Like there's so much pollution on like in the deep city where this art district is. I really tried to keep exploring, but after seeing all that traffic from across the bridge when I made it up there, I was defeated and I turned right back around because even the motorcycles were in traffic, so the only option was the train. So I went over there to go eat. However, they ran out of chicken and they only had beef. I was shocked because that's so ghetto. So I said, I'm gonna go back to my side of town and always eat, and you won't have to worry about me. I was defeated from yesterday, so I wanted to take it easy today. Starting off with my favorite taro boba and my comfort meals, and I tried something new, some pandan bread with taro custard, and then they have the light show going on today at the malls, and I went outside for a bit to see that, but I totally forgot my to-go meals for tomorrow morning, and I need to wash my laundry. So this laundromat is across the street from my hotel. They even have snacks for you while you're away and vending machines that are cooled. They even have restrooms and things like that. And then I just walked back across the street and went to sleep. I went to the riverfront today because I can see the Ferris wheel from my hotel, and I just wanted to see what food they have over here. So I got a motorcycle to come here, and this place is really nice, but it's a little pricey because it is a tourist attraction, so the same amount of rates back in the US or somewhere is typical price over here. And I'm so upset that everywhere includes 7% or 10% fat fee. What is the fee for? Whatever. This is the one and only time I paid for the service charge, but the service was trash after. Anyways, then there was a storm, so I went to go hide in this little dessert cafe. I met this really nice boy from Nepal who worked there, and he spoke English and helped me get back to my hotel. I got ice cream, and I also got a drawing from the riverfront too, and then I headed back. The rates were crazy on Bolt this morning, so I hitchhiked all the way to the train station to get my spa day. I wanted to get a scrub and a massage. I had a spa therapist, Miss Wad, and I wish I would have known about this place right when I landed. I would have been going every single day. I went to go get a snack, my lovely mung beans upstairs, and some chicken samosas, and I found this cute little spot for nails. And the lady went to go pick me up and get them done. Thailand really reminds me of New York so bad. Like, look at that trash. It's giving New York. I'm sorry. Anyways, I went to this halal restaurant. Hamburgers were thrown down, women-owned business. I had to support. I was walking so much, I felt like I was burning my calories off like water. I thought I was going home, psych. I went right back to the riverfront to get a burger. I was just craving burgers this whole day for some reason. Then I got a motorcycle back to my hotel from the designated pickup station at the riverfront. Thank God my driver was a woman because it was really late at night. Today was my last day in Thailand. I just went out to get food for the airport so I can eat there while I'm just waiting for my flight because I was so ready to go home. Thailand was just too chaotic and hectic for me, so I was just ready to bounce. But for my last order of business, I had to try the Milky Roll set. This place place also has the water droplet from A Bug's Life, so that was pretty cool. I think chicken and rice is like my favorite meal over here so far, with soup. And of course I had to get my famous boba. I got some snacks from the train station, but right when I got to my stop, why was there so much traffic? I was like, I guess we're trucking it to our hotel. And then I went on the balcony for a little bit, get more food for the road, and my favorite smoothie juices. I was so shocked when I found out they have heated toilet seats because what? I went to 7-Eleven to see if they had any more snacks, and so I just recorded some of the stuff they had at 7-Eleven, and some of the stuff in there just made no sense. Like, why is everything pork or covered with plastic? All I saw was plastic and sugar and milk. Bread. They have a whole aisle of noodles, of course. Thai tea next to the caffeine. I don't understand why there's a TV in a gas station store for an ad, but okay, moving on. So you have to jump on 2 separate trains to get from the city to the airport. There's a sky train or something like that, but anyways, I got my snacks to make sure that I slept overnight in the airport, to make sure I do not miss my flight for the next day, because I'm running home. Like, I'm so tired of Thailand. I was ready to go home the night before. I even asked them to change my flight and they said no. But this is me leaving. Okay, bye.